Hey friends, another weekly video Devo here from Pastor Leaf. One of the things I shared in last Sunday's message as we're focusing on our new mission statement for our church. Our new mission statement is Shepherd's House Church is a people for Jesus, in community, and on mission. And being in community, one of the things I said last week was in times that we're living in times like these, we need more times together. And I think about the early church who started it all off and they got it right. And in Acts 2:46 and 47, it says, every day they continued. Every day they continued together in the temple courts. They met together and breaking bread together with joyful and sincere hearts. And it says, praising God and enjoying favor with all the people. And the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved. They met in the temple courts, but they also met in homes. They spent every day together. And I'm not starting a new campaign or program where we're going to have daily meetings, but we need more time together. I shared that I feel like with the last 18 plus months and with all that's happened in our world, that's caused a discouraging, a confusing, a scattering, and even a dividing, that we've been more isolated. And we've gravitated towards being alone, and we need to get back to being together. Being together, I believe, is the missing ingredient to a life of faith, a life of strength, a life of joy, and a life of victory. The picture I had was like making cooking, and you put the first ingredient into the pan. Well, that first ingredient by itself is not going to do a whole lot. It's not going to have the fullness of flavor. It's not going to fill your stomach. It's not going to complete that dish, that entree. But when you keep adding ingredients, then that pan fills up, and there's a combination that's savory and satisfying. And I think the one ingredient we're missing right now is being together, that God would call us to being together. So what's happening for our church is beginning on October, on October 2nd, we're adding a Saturday night service. On October 2nd, we're going to have a Saturday 5 p.m. service every week. And we're just going to offer a simplified time of gathering together, of growing together, of being in God's presence, of receiving his promise, of uniting our hearts, being a people. I want to do away with idleness. I want to be called to action. I want to do away with slumber. I want to be awoken to what the Spirit is doing in our lives and in our world. I want to stop living in the fear and doubt of what's going to happen next. And I want to start sowing into a future that's going to have fruit in it, fruitfulness. And so I want to encourage you that we're adding this time not simply because we want to fill our calendar, but we want to allow room and open the door for people to come. We have several in our church that, due to work schedules and other activities, they're unable to gather with us on Sunday morning. So we're making Saturday night an option. We also believe there's people in our community who don't have a church home right now, who also work on Sundays, who are in the midst of seeking truth or coming back to Jesus, or new believers that we want to welcome to our Saturday night service. And so I want to encourage you to be praying for us, to consider coming on Saturday nights. It will be a little simpler. It'll be more intentional with some discussion times, some connection times, but it is going to be still a time built on worship and the word. And so, again, let's move into a place of living by faith, walking in this world with the help of the Holy Spirit, and connecting with one another. God bless you.